These are 10 completely transformative hair growth tips that I wish I knew sooner. I wish I knew this before I started my natural hair journey. If you don't know me, my name is Angelica. I post videos twice a week, every single week, all about growing long, healthy, natural hair. And on weekends, I'll be posting more lifestyle stuff, and I post some shorts throughout the week as well. If that seems interesting, consider subscribing. The subscription button is right down there, as well as the bell icon. Make sure you hit the bell so you get notifications every single time I post. I also have a membership, so if you're interested in joining that, you will get early access, priority response to your comments, and a few more perks, so make sure you check that out. Let's get into it. The first one, I feel like all of us sort of know it. It's not that I didn't know, but everybody overlooks it because you want to focus on something that you can buy to make your hair feel better. This is your diet. Your diet is the most influential thing on your hair growth. I've been suffering from stunted hair growth for the past like 2 years. I've been on a weight loss slash fitness journey for years now, and because I'm constantly in a calorie deficit and I tend to prioritize other foods over protein and stuff sometimes, it has led to a lot of very slow hair growth. But now, just in the few months I've prioritized my protein and balanced my food out a little more, I'm already seeing a lot of benefits. And another thing that people don't even realize is sometimes when you have that extremely dry hair feeling, like no matter how much water you put on it, no matter how much product, no matter what you do, your hair is still like so dry, it's probably because you're not drinking enough water. That's included in your diet, okay? You want your food to be as balanced as possible, and I would say that your diet has a way bigger impact on your hair than your genetics. You want to argue with me? You can't. You know why? You cannot change your genetics, okay? You're not going to start arguing with your parents or your grandparents or God to be like, yeah, no, but these genetics are slow. How is that helping your hair growth? How is it helping your hair journey? The only thing you're doing is stressing yourself out. But guess what? Your food can literally change the way your genetics are expressed. This next one is a massive one. I am so mad I didn't know about before, okay? I feel like straight hair girlies, especially people with naturally straight hair, but even people that chemically process their hair to be straight, I feel like they've been doing this for years. It's been their thing. They don't even talk about it because it's just like a natural thing. It's like saying make sure you wash your hair with shampoo. Like, obviously you're gonna shampoo your hair. Oiling my ends, okay? I started oiling my ends last year, and it's been almost a full year that I've been oiling my ends every single day. It has made such a massive difference. What I'm talking about is just like the last 2 inches of your hair, maybe slightly up to the mid shafts, and you're not pouring oil. I literally put one pump. In fact, it's not even a pump. I use my Kerastase Elixir Ultime, but you can also just use 100% organic oils. Just go for the lighter versions like jojoba or camellia oil, something that's that light. You literally need 1 to 2 drops for the ends of your entire hair, okay? Every single day, oiling my ends, it keeps your ends hydrated, it prevents breakage, it prevents split ends, it even prevents single strand knots. If you have curly hair like me, you know single strand knots are inevitable, but it heavily reduces the amount because your ends have slip at all times because of the oil. The next thing I wish I knew before starting my hair growth journey is single ingredients are usually not terrible. It's the dose that makes the poison. Okay, in the same way the food industry demonizes certain foods, like right now seed oils is like the worst enemy, okay? It was fat at one point, it was carbs at one point. That's just the way it is with the hair growth industry as well, okay? Parabens, silicones, and sulfates. These are like the 3 horsemen of death for your hair. I use all three: silicones, parabens, sulfates. What I look for in a product is for the product to do exactly what it says it's going to do. And people like to say things like, did you know that the sulfates in your shampoo are the same thing in laundry detergent? Well, yes, because it's a surfactant, of course. Again, it's the dose that makes the poison. If a product I buy contains silicones or sulfates or parabens, but it works amazingly on my hair, I will continue to use it. If you notice that your hair doesn't like sulfates and silicones, do not use sulfates and silicones. But if your hair has no reaction or even likes them, there's no reason to stop using them. Now, this next one I feel is kind of like the first one. I think we all know this, but we just don't put it into practice, okay? All products need at least 3 to 6 months to effectively work and for you to see if they actually truly make a difference with your hair, whether it's hair health, thickness, or hair growth, okay? We are very impatient, and I get it. I also want a product that's just going to grow my hair overnight, but it just doesn't work like that, right? With a lot of products, when you use them, if you use it for the first time and the results are disastrous, that's different, okay? Like for me, when I put coconut oil in my hair, pure coconut oil, it immediately feels hard and brittle. I don't have to wait 3 to 6 months to discover if my hair likes coconut oil, right? I can instantly tell this is not for me. However, if you're using a scalp treatment, if you're trying out scalp massages, you're trying out a new oil, you're trying a new deep conditioner, you're trying LED light therapy, anything that's new to your routine. If you try it and you feel like there's almost little to no results, wait 3 to 6 months and use it consistently. Everyone expects results in like 2 to 6 weeks, maybe 8 weeks if you're pushing it. You may see a little bit of results, but it won't be that much. Even with products that have been scientifically proven to be extremely effective, like low-level laser therapy, LED light therapy, minoxidil, finasteride, all these products are usually tested over 3 to 6 months. However, after 3 to 6 months, if you've been using a product and there is completely no difference, like you're not even using it, then it may be a waste of money and you can just stop using it. But please, if you want to try something out, give it time to work. If you use a product for 6 months and you only see results at the 6 month mark, even if you were not using it, 6 months would have already passed anyway. The next tip I wish I knew before my hair growth journey is something I think we all need to learn from, but to a point. To a point. When you trim your hair, trim all the dead ends off at once. Doing it slowly only prolongs the amount of time you will have healthy hair, and it can lead to more damage because having very damaged or split ends can lead to more tangling, which can lead to more breakage, and some of the splits can go further up, which can even make you have more split ends. So cutting off as much split ends or all of them at once is the best idea. And my favorite way to go about this is to just do a blunt cut and get rid of everything. However, the blunt cut is not the only haircut, okay? I feel like in the natural hair community now we are obsessed with health to the point where we expect our hair to be the exact same thickness from the top of your head to the bottom of your head at all times. If you like to wear your hair in a blunt cut, then absolutely do that, and you have really thick hair usually from the top to the bottom. If your hair is in layers, however, or you like your hair to be in a U shape, some places will be thinner than others. Some people just have fine hair, so your hair actually will be a little bit see-through just because you naturally don't have that much hair. You can cut your hair in the shape that it grows or the shape that you want it to be, but just get rid of the split ends and the damage. This next tip I think fits perfectly with the one before, where people are obsessed with having like hair that's 100% healthy in all aspects. I feel like it's performative almost. Heat damage is not the end of the world, especially if you wear your hair straight most of the time. Like 80% of the time you wear your hair straight, the heat will affect your hair in some way, okay? It may relax the curl pattern in certain places. You may have minor heat damage in certain places. If your hair looks healthy in the way that you wear it the most and you have some heat damage, it's fine. Who are you cutting that hair for? No one can tell when you wear your hair the way you wear it all the time, and you can't tell yourself. So just wear your hair. The only time you need to cut off heat damage is when it starts to look damaged in the style that you wear it in. It gets this really like frizzy sort of fried look to it. That's the look you're going for. If you see your hair looking like that, then it is time to cut that hair off. The next tip I wish I knew is one that I think more people should do, and a lot of people know about it, but again, they still don't do it. And this is that shampoo should only be put on your scalp. Even if your hair is really dirty, even if your hair is really oily, put the shampoo on your scalp. That's the part that needs it the most. That's where the clogged follicles are. That's where the oil production is. That's where the oil buildup is. And then once it's lathered on your scalp, if your actual hair is really dirty, you can use the lather from your scalp to run down the rest of your hair, and it will clean your hair enough. And now going along with that, using conditioner is the exact opposite. You should never be putting conditioner on your scalp. You can put it as close to the root as possible, especially if you have very dry hair. If you have very oily hair, you don't even want to put conditioner on your roots. Just put it on the lengths of your hair. But if you're like me who has naturally dry hair just in general, I do put it all the way close to the roots, but I do not put it on my scalp. That will lead to excess buildup. It can lead to clogged follicles. Okay, now this next tip is one that I know for sure a lot of people don't know about because it's a marketing gimmick, is how I'm going to put it. You do not have to use products from the same line at all for almost everything. Now, there may be something very specific, like let's say if you're relaxing your hair and it comes with the relaxer cream and the activator, you definitely need to use those together, right? But when it comes to things like, let's say even if you are relaxing your hair, you don't actually need to use the neutralizing shampoo that comes in the box. Like if that makes your hair dry or you don't like it, you can buy a different neutralizing shampoo that also has the color changing feature to make sure you've rinsed out every single bit of chemical out of your hair. I find that mixing products from different brands and different lines works even better than using them together. Sometimes brands like to do this thing where they make it seem like you absolutely have to use it together with other products or else it won't work. Even on the Color Wow product that I use for my hair when I'm straightening it, if you read the back, it says you should have absolutely nothing in your hair. It should be the only product you use in your hair. Don't mix it with anything else for best results. However, you can use the Color Wow leave-in conditioner and something else with it. So I'm like, okay, so you just want me to buy 3 products from Color Wow. I absolutely love that product, but I don't really have a need for the other ones, right? So you actually can use other products with it and it will be fine. Is there anything I mentioned in this video that you didn't know before, or would you like to let us know another tip you wish you knew before you started your hair growth journey? Let us know in the comment section below. I would love to see it. Hit my face right there to subscribe if you did it in the beginning. Watch this video right here for something different, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye.